Are you sure?
Hey. Whoa. All right.
On April 21st, 2022, a routine fishing trip unfolded on a lake in Virginia. The footage comes from Lil Red Heidi Hood, a channel centered on authentic fishing and outdoor experiences. Heidi and her boyfriend Andy launched a small John boat heading offshore to fish with live minnows. The water was calm and wide open, and once they left the shoreline, mistakes carried real consequences.
We're gonna be fishing off the John boat with some live shiners. Andy brought a drop shot today and a paddle tail just in case things get really crazy. Look at this.
There's no wind. Like 2 feet of water right here.
Yeah, there's not really any wind. We don't really have the luxury of like just drifting, but we're gonna see what happens.
I gotta turn this thing on.
It is freaking hot. Oh no.
Well, it looks like we're rowing home.
Rowing home with the crew team.
We're rowing home. Let me put my arm.
Oh no! Is it out of gas?
Well, there goes that thing, man.
The things just took a massive turn here.
They did.
The motor's not starting. And then Andy just threw off a shiner, so we're about to drift up on the bank here and probably paddle home.
We're not going anywhere. Yeah, the motor broke. Thank gosh we have an oar. Good thing my fly's not down.
The engine stopped far from land. When the motor suddenly cut out, the boat lost all power. Andy pulled the starter cord again and again as tension built, but the engine never responded. With no trolling motor available, the John boat drifted freely across open water, slowly moving over shallow offshore areas with no way to steer. The situation immediately grew serious. The distance back to shore was unclear. Time dragged on. Bugs swarmed the motionless boat, adding to the stress. The lake now felt vast and unforgiving. What began as a peaceful outing shifted into an unstable situation.
It's not big.
Bloop. Check it out. Little smallmouth.
Little guy. Look at that. Oh my God.
We don't have a net.
Babe, it's another spot. It's a state record spot. Oh!
I'm literally gonna cry.
That's a state record. Heidi, look at this fish.
Holy crap. Oh my gosh. 529. Jeez. So you guys aren't gonna believe this, but I just caught up my first fish. Smallmouth, nice one. Definitely not as big as Andy's, but still felt good to catch the first fish out here. And yeah, my phone overheated, so that's why I didn't get any of that on video.
With limited options, they continued fishing. Andy caught a large spotted bass weighing 5.29 pounds. Heidi landed her own fish after her phone overheated, adding another small problem to an already difficult situation.
Still eating?
Wait. Got him.
Are you sure?
Yeah. That's a trick.
Is it big?
Oh!
God! Oh God!
Oh my gosh, okay. My heart's beating really fast. It was a
Big.
little bite thing again. Huge!
It's a another 5!
Oh my God!
That is a giant!
Yes! Woo!
You wanna get a weight?
That's awesome, yeah. Gosh,
That's gotta be a 5-pounder. You ready, babe?
I'm shaking. No?
489.
Oh, very nice. All right, go back to your bed. Oh, he stopped. We were pretty sure that a neighbor saw us paddling out here. The wind picked up. Finally, perfect fishing conditions, but our motor is still not working. Our neighbor, though, just popped out here in his pontoon boat, and I think he might save us, hopefully.
No, he's not.
What? He's not gonna save us? Jim! Oh no! I played that wrong. I thought that. Wait, he's moving again. Seriously, the wind just came out of nowhere. Of course, when we were gonna go paddle back. So you guys, Andy just paddled us across the freaking lake in the wind. As you can see, it's blowing this way. We had to go this way just to get us in this one little drift area where there's another hole with some fish stacked up. Oh my gosh, it's freaking huge.
Is it big?
It's huge.
It's gonna make a run on you.
Oh God. No, it's not that small. Yes! Hey, thank you. Oh my gosh.
When the wind increased, Andy picked up a paddle and began rowing into it. The effort was slow and draining. Only through steady persistence did they eventually reach shore. For many viewers, the mechanical failure mattered more than the fish. A disabled boat on open water is a common scenario that can quietly become dangerous. On December 31st, 2022, an outdoor plan slowly came apart. The video comes from Outdoor Boys, a channel known for camping survival skills and real-world exploration. Luke, the creator, headed out with his family for a camping trip only to learn the site was closed. What followed shifted from familiar comfort to physical strain, ending far underground, where light disappears, space narrows, and movement becomes restricted.
All right, guys, we're here with Lester Zook. This is actually my 4th trip with him, and we've just had a ball every time.
I'm gonna get my coveralls on in a minute because you're gonna get muddy today.
It is so windy and cold out here, but it's always the same temperature in caves. No matter how hot or cold it gets, makes caving a great wintertime activity.
Gets a little slippery.
Yeah, take it nice and slow.
All right, I'm right behind you.
I'm doing the butt scoop boogie.
Oh, you're right. This is warm. It's so sparkly.
Yeah, it's so sparkly in here. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's wet.
So now we're gonna get to do total darkness. So stay stable and let's kill all of our lights. All right, here goes the last one. All right, let's bring a few lights up and let's just talk a little bit about navigating. So north matches north.
The family entered a natural cave system alongside a professional guide. Helmets and headlamps replaced comfort as they moved farther underground. The entrance light faded behind them. At one point, all lights were shut off and darkness became complete. No outlines, no depth, no sense of distance.
All right, are we doing okay so far?
Yeah.
It looks like things are gonna get tight. This is called the commando crawl.
Oh, I remember doing this. I don't remember loving it.
I can't even see.
Gets even tighter.
Oh my gosh. I'm a little nervous now. Now that I think about it.
Oh, I'm glad I lost that weight.
Yeah!
Oh, all the bats are gonna die now. Oh, I can taste it in here, Tom. Cave gas. All right.
As they continued, the cave tightened. In narrow crawl sections, bodies were pressed flat against mud and stone. Breathing slowed as ceilings lowered. Turning back wasn't possible. Every movement had to be controlled, one person following the next through spaces that allowed no delay.
New topic.
So I'm going to take you to another little room over here that's kind of cool. You belly crawl in, and then when you get in the room, you can actually stand up and look around.
I can do this.
Hold.
Ready to come out.
That's a tight squeeze. Can you do it?
Yes, I can.
You want to go down that deep, dark hole? All right.
Yes. Oh, I grab on.
Oh, nice and slow.
Oh, that's the way up, I think.
Here's a bigger bridge.
I just used that down. Just for the slide.
Big step down to the shelf.
Gotcha.
And it's your turn. Okay, now lean back 6 more inches.
Big step.
Put your right foot on the foot shelf
Yeah.
and stand up and pull.
Wasn't it raw?
All right, see this?
Ooh, my. Yeah, is that.
And
I'm on second.
Hey. We gotta do that. Crazy.
you stand up, and then when you stand up, stop and wait for your dad.
Good see sunlight.
Amanda's crawl, you did the dungeon, you navigated.
You guys made it. We survived. Show me your film.
The cave briefly opened into a chamber before closing again. Slopes dropped into darkness, visible only by headlamp. When they finally emerged back outside, everyone was coated in mud, physically unharmed, but shaped by the pressure of moving through spaces that allowed no margin for error. The fear here is physical. Darkness, confinement, and forced motion create real reactions without needing exaggeration. They made it out, but in spaces that tight, what happens when panic replaces forward motion? In May 2025, a video from Sailing Supernova records a tense interruption during their sailing journey. The channel follows daily life aboard a cruising sailboat port's maintenance and the risks encountered along the way. While in Trinidad, Becca is alone and recovering from illness unaware. She's about to experience something that will leave her shaken.
Again! Kidding me? It's not okay. What is going on? They have no idea. Now they're his boat. Now they're going to hit the boats behind them. Well, I just have no idea why they're doing this. They have no control. They've just hit the boats behind them now. They've just hit that boat. They're just crashing into the boat behind. It's insane. Just because they're too lazy to untie themselves from the wall and move when the inner boat left. That one there. They could all just leave and then come and retie, but they're too lazy, and now they've smashed into here and then ripped the top of his boat. They really hit the boat behind them very, very hard, and they've hit the boat in front of them, and now they're just pulling themselves in with the rope. I don't know what to say. I feel very intimidated by them because they just yell at me, and I'm obviously here by myself. I'm shaking. I can't hold the camera still. I'm just shaking. Now they're yelling. So that's the boat that just left. That's the one that hit us last time. They're all connected. They're all owned by the same people, I suppose.
The collision occurs before filming starts. When the camera is turned on, Becca is still visibly unsettled, replaying the sound of metal scraping violently against the hull. Her boat, also her home, was struck without warning. Nearby, those involved appear relaxed and unconcerned, treating the incident as insignificant, while Becca processes how close it came to causing serious damage.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Who owns this boat? No, you've hit the front. Do you own this boat? Who owns the boat? Or you don't know? I'll have to come over. I just got to get your information. And they've hit the bowsprit quite hard that time. I didn't know that any of it was happening, and I was just sitting inside, and the whole boat shook extremely hard, so they hit hard this time. Get this checked out now, the bowsprit, because I mean that holds, you know, it's not okay. Are you the owner?
No. Captain.
Yeah, is the owner here?
This one, not this one.
Is the owner?
But you have anything damaged?
I don't know. I'm going to have to get it surveyed and checked. It hit the bowsprit that holds up our rigging.
I saw what happened.
Okay.
The boat touched
Shook
one.
the boat.
The boat, this one, touched in that one. So I don't believe anything that it was damaged. The worst thing it was the noise you heard was the bow of this boat touching on that rope over there who goes to the top of the mast. So I don't believe it's anything damaged.
But the boat shook. I was inside the boat.
Because the two boats touching one to another.
It's the second time.
Yeah, I know.
That's not It's not okay, man.
I believe, I know it's not okay, but sometimes happens. The problem it was, this boat, the other one has to go out, and this one doesn't have the engine prepared, so...
Okay, but can I get someone's name and number, whoever owns the
Quero o
boat?
número de telefone. Porque ela diz bem, pedir a alguém se ela ver alguma coisa e depois diz alguma coisa.
Okay. I just got back from the neighbour's boat, Italian, but he offered me a coffee and just to settle down. Oh, that's Darcy messaging, so hopefully everything's gone okay with the boat coming out of the water finally, all the way over in the Caribbean. It's weird being here myself, but yeah, going up on the dock to talk to them all, they actually ended up being alright. They just needed to communicate, and I needed to as well. All's well that ends well, I believe. I've gone and had another look at the front of the boat, and obviously there's scratches and all of that, but that can all be repaired and fixed, and we're going to take the wrap off the boat at some point anyway. So even though the wrap's been scraped, it's not the end of the world, not even close. Now I think it's time for bed. I was already resting because I've been really sick.
Becca goes ashore to confront them, hoping to obtain contact information or some form of accountability. Darcy, her husband, is elsewhere in the Caribbean, handling urgent matters, leaving Becca to deal with the situation alone, unwell, outnumbered, and dismissed.
So after getting knocked by this boat again yesterday, well, different boat, but getting knocked for the second time, it all ended up okay. We've got the phone number of the owner. The bowsprit looks okay on the outside. That means that there's no internal damage or structural damage. But anyway, today's excitement is that the power has gone out for all of Spain, all of Portugal. There's no phone, like mobile phone connection or service. And I only realised because I went to put the kettle on, there was no power. And I was like, oh, that's the line that's coming from shore. When we're not just plugged into the boat, so the whole boat isn't powered by the shore power. It's just certain, the fridges, the cooking, the kettle, we've got it plugged in because we're sharing that with our neighbour that we're tied up next to. And then I went over to him and I said, is your power working? He's like, no. We went and checked up on the shore grid and it seemed to be fine. So because we do have a little bit of battery power on the boat and it was powering the Starlink, I was able to use the internet, unlike anyone else, because everyone's phones had gone out and the other boats here don't have Starlink. So we'll see how long this lasts. We've got some battery power and we've got internet. Hopefully it's not too long so that the food in the fridges are okay, and I don't have any cooking because we don't have gas on board. So yeah, bit of excitement.
After resting, Becca appears more composed, but uncertainty remains. News emerges of a widespread power outage across Spain and Portugal, disrupting communication nationwide. Against that backdrop, she updates viewers on the condition of the boat, knowing some damage may not become apparent immediately. Many viewers questioned whether negligence was involved, noting how quickly responsibility seemed to vanish once the immediate danger passed. If accountability disappears this easily, what happens when no one is paying attention? In February 2023, fishing creator Southern Salt was pre-fishing from his kayak ahead of a coming speckled trout tournament, moving between creeks and deeper water to recognize patterns and build a reliable game plan.
What's going on, y'all? I am out here today getting ready to go speckled trout fishing. We got the Hobie Pro Angler rigged up, got my lines in the back set up. I'm going to show you the rigs I'm going to be using a little bit later on. Check it out. We have one of the largest tournaments of the year coming up. It is our first MBKFA trail event, and it is the Winter Spectacular. So I need to find some speckled trout to get in there and hopefully have a good showing in that tournament. So that's the plan today. Get out here, try to piece a pattern together. Yeah, let's see if we can find some fish. Y'all stay tuned. Let's get after it.
The bite stayed steady with several quality trout coming from 5 to 6 feet of water where bait was stacked, and even an unexpected redfish added to the momentum.
All right, I'm gonna leave this alone out here. We definitely found some fish. I'm gonna ease up. I got 2 little creeks right here. I'm gonna work through one little creek, see if I can locate some fish in there, come out and hit the other one, and then from there we'll just move around and try to find some other spots. We just got nailed right at the creek mouth. We're on. That one's not gonna be as big. Still a solid trout. Look at that fish. No small ones in here today. Another 19-incher, y'all. I went into the creek, couldn't find anything in the creek. As soon as I came back out here at the mouth of it, we were on. Dead off my head. Look at them. That is an 18-inch fish all day. See ya, girl. Now this tournament we have next weekend is a catch, photo, release event, and so it really doesn't matter on weight. They don't have to be fat, just got to be long. And I've already told y'all we're using this White Men of Death hoodwink, but check it out. Look at the way our water clarity is, right? It's clear, it's not sedimented, but it's kind of hazy. And that white is just, look at it. I mean, it just looks beautiful down in the water. It's definitely the right color for the occasion. Good overcast days like this, got a front moving through, which is typically not good for fishing. I mean, yesterday probably would have just been jam up. Yeah, not the best conditions, and we're still whacking them right here. Oh, we're on. We're on. That's a big fish. To be a trout. It is. I think it's a trout. Oh, it's a redfish. Dang. Ooh, buddy, you fooled me. I thought I had a giant trout on. Come here. Alright. Beautiful blue tail on this guy. Not a big red, but I tell you, a red this size will make you think you have a giant trout on. And another victim. Alright, anyways, we'll see you. Bye-bye.
Conditions weren't ideal, but the fish kept cooperating until everything suddenly stopped. Without warning, a massive splash erupted right beside his kayak, violent enough to immediately break his focus. Unsure whether he had just startled a large alligator or something else entirely, the sudden encounter unsettled him enough to end the session early.
Motherfucker, I hit an alligator, dude. What the f was that? What was it? Nah, bro. No, dude, I just beat myself, bro. I'm out of here, bro. That was a gator, man. What was that? Hopefully I can slow-mo that down and know what it was. I swear I think it was an alligator. I have no idea. All I know, 1 minute I'm fishing and the next there's just giant splash right next to me. I know it's on camera. I'm kind of freaked out, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all comment below, what do y'all think that was? Cause I think I need to change my drawers, cause that kind of got me. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting out of here. Whew. It's 66 degrees in here. What do you mean it's too cold? It's 70 degrees out. Sean's telling me it's too cold for it to be an alligator. 77 degrees. I got shorts on underneath these, right? If you can wear flip-flops, it is not too cold for alligator. 66 degree water temperature, 70 degree surface temperature. They are definitely out. Definitely. Oh, y'all check it out. Look how much mullet is in this creek right here. Look at it all. We're in this small creek. That's where we ran over a gator. Went back to this little lake, and we're pushing down through this creek trying to get back out to the main body of water now. Y'all look at them. They're going crazy. It's like we're flushing all the mullet in this little creek. Insane. I don't think I've seen so many mullet in one spot. See if we can catch one with a net. They're like beaching themselves. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up there. We have had an eventful last couple of days. Everything from catching some really nice sized trout, got on a lot of fish, to also, I guess, kicking maybe an alligator with my fin. Not 100% sure, but like I'm as close to 100 as it gets that was an alligator. I'll know more when I go over the footage, but
Reviewing the conditions, warm air, cool, water, heavy bait movement, the possibility of an alligator couldn't be ruled out. The day ended as a reminder that the greatest danger on the water isn't always the fish you're chasing, but the unseen presence sharing the same space. So, was it truly an alligator surfacing inches from his kayak, or something else lurking just below the surface that day? Die Hard Fishing was sitting in his kayak with a line in the water when a serious threat suddenly emerged. A powerboat driving straight toward him without slowing.
Hey!
He yelled and waved his arms, but the boat kept coming as if he didn't exist. It wasn't until his friend Nick chased them down that the operator finally stopped revealing a father with 2 small children on board.
Hey, you better stop, you coward! You're a coward! We got it all on video!
What happened? Yeah, but you didn't stop and you go check if he was okay? You didn't stop! You kept going! And you only stopped because I yelled at you and said it was on camera. What are you teaching those kids, man? You're a disgrace to fishermen. You shouldn't be out here.
The exchange made it clear how casually the danger had been treated, despite the obvious risk to someone in a kayak. Die Hard Fishing later shared the footage not for shock value but as a cautionary example. Boats can be just as lethal as cars when basic awareness is ignored. On busy waterways, everyone from kayakers to swimmers relies on others staying alert. The question is how many close calls like this happen unnoticed until someone doesn't make it away. 14 kilometers from shore in water, far too deep to stand and too rough to swim, fisherman Zé Rivero headed out alone for offshore fishing.
Olá pessoal, hoje é mais um dia de pesca, mais um dia de vídeo. Para quem não me conhece, é o Zé Ribeiro de Paracuru, Ceará. Só a pescaria hoje vai ser.
Early catches came quickly, but as the wind strengthened, the boat began rocking violently.
Muito vento mesmo, pessoal. Hoje o vento tá forte aí, ó. Eu acho que eu fico em pé em cima do touro brabo. Aí, ó. As ondas fortes. Mas a gente tem que procurar alguma coisa pra levar pra cá, aí, pessoal. Aí, ó. Como é que tá uma aqui, aí, ó. Aí, ó. Eita, pessoal, aí, ó. Como é que tá uma hoje? Então o bote se vira agora. Mas é isso aí. Quem é pescador tem que enfrentar qualquer obstáculo que vier, a gente tem que enfrentar.
Even while struggling to keep his balance and recognizing the danger, he pushed on toward another spot, hoping conditions would improve.
É, pessoal, agora para outro ponto de pesca. Esse aqui. Fechando com a câmera direita, vamos caçar outro ponto aí. O vento tá forte, mas acima do medo tá coragem. O vento é forte. A gente vai pra dentro. A gente anda em busca de pescado. Aí, pessoal. Aí a primeira. É de sorte, pessoal. Já tem que botar mais forte, né?
Instead, a sudden gust and a poorly timed wave flipped the boat completely, throwing him into the sea as essential gear became trapped beneath the hull or sank.
Forte, pessoal, já tem que botar mais forte, né? Ai, pessoal, ai. Nós faz de longo, pessoal.
Panic could have ended everything, but relying on years of experience, Zé worked carefully to right the vessel.
Olha que se virou, meus amigos. Aí, ó. Aí. Virou aqui, ó. 14 km, mal sair, vocês viram aí? Vento forte. Pegou uma refrega aí, ó. Eu virei. Vamos desviar ele aqui, meus amigos. Caiu aqui o armador. Você tá, meus amigos, muito forte. Como é que pode acontecer esse tipo de coisa? Mas quem tá Quem tá no mar acontece esse tipo de coisa aqui. Tava com um tempinho que não acontecia com isso aqui comigo, mas hoje aconteceu. Vocês viram aí, ó. Mas perdido não era nada. E sempre parece perder as coisas. Vamos tentar tirar aí, mano. Tá girando aí. Aí, ó. Uma forte, ó. Aí ele. E ele, pessoal. Aí dá um pouco de trabalho. Saiu.
The boat rolled back once, capsized again, and only after repeated attempts did it finally stay upright.
Ele vem. Aí, pessoal, hoje pode dizer que hoje acabou com a pesca. Se desarrumou tudo aqui, não dá mais pra ir pra pesca não. Talvez perdeu as linhas, perdeu algumas linhas, perdeu algumas chuvadas, mas isso é de menos. O importante é que eu consegui desvirar ele e agora tem que daqui pra ir pra casa.
By sunset, he made it back to shore, having lost gear and time salvaging only a single stingray to sell, just enough to bring food home. He survived, but the question remains, how thin is the line between courage and catastrophe when the ocean decides you've gone too far?
That's it for tonight. Which moment creeped you out the most? Drop it in the comments. Have your own story? Share it with us, and stay tuned. The next one is even darker.